Recording. Yes. Woohoo, we got it. Yes. Okay. So, right, if I sit here, then I can sort people out when they come in. Good evening, witches. How are we this evening? So while we're waiting for people, because we're 6 minutes early, because this whole Zoom to Facebook streaming has taken a bit of getting used to, but we're there now. But I anticipated some technical difficulties and there were none, so we're a bit early. So I just want to run you through what we're going to do this evening. So it's a full moon, obviously. In the UK, it is this evening. So if you haven't already, go and check if you've got like a planet app on your phone or some other way of finding out where the moon is actually rising, because for us at the moment it's still under the horizon, but it is coming up kind of east, southeast. So I want you to just check where that's going to come up in the next 3/4 of an hour roughly. Yeah, so you're facing the moon, so you can, when you draw it down, it's, you know, you'll be facing it head on. So we're tapping into full moon energy and also Jupiter energy. We'll be calling Arianrhod, Rhiannon, because they are powerful goddesses, psychopomps, and they're connected to kind of different things, but they're both of the full moon. So we're going to call both of those girlies. Sorry, we're going with a printer. strange thing on my paper. So we're going to call them. So we're going to ground using the drum. We cast a circle. So I've got some really cool words for that this evening. We're going to bring in the Tree of Life, Cross of Light, and the lesser invoking ritual of the pentagram. So make sure you know it, yeah, because I won't be going through like the whole sequence of instructions. Okay. We will then call the elementals. We'll invoke Arianrhod, Rhiannon, and then we will call on Jupiter. So have specific words for all of those, but if you have your own words that you prefer to use, then you can do so, yeah. Otherwise it'd be call and response type thing. All right. If you have a talisman that you want to use to, so the last talisman we did for Jupiter was about the protection, yeah, the deflection of any negative energy. So this is more about tapping into the healing of Jupiter, of that very deep knowledge, and very much about the sovereignty element. Okay. So if you have a talisman, I've got a piece of, it's a piece of green moonstone, which is very cool, because green is one of Jupiter's colors. So I will be charging that. So when we're saying the Jupiter words, you can hold your talisman in your hand, yeah, to charge it with that energy. So once we've done the Jupiter thing, then we're going to draw down the moon using either using Oran's pose, or if you have a crystal wand, or you want to just, or an athame, or you want to draw it down in a different way, then you can. There are no rules, remember. After we've drawn down the moon, we're going to do a 31-minute heart-centered meditation, which we did, pardon me, on the dark moon. It was amazing. So we're going to do it again. And again, this taps very much into the energy of Jupiter in being, you know, open-hearted, in being in that place of divine love and not being in fear. So very much, again, tapping into that sovereignty. Let me just make sure that's on speaker view. Speaker view. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so once we've done the 31-minute meditation, we will have we're going to do a little chant, because it's funny, I was playing some of our music today and this one came up, Swing the Sensor, Light the Light, that one. If you know it, great, you can always join in. Very easy words. I've also got some really cool words for opening and closing the circle this evening, which we'll do after the chant. So I think we'll get on with it, shall we? It's on speaker view, so that's fine. So I think we're going to begin. Thank you, Ian, for lovely drumming. Keep that going, please, darling. Let's take your flip-flops off. Flip-flop. I'll get my flip-flop off. You, doggy, lay down. You don't need to be doing anything, do you, Mr. Wolf? Lay down. Come on, lay down. Lay down. Smurfer Murpher. Right, let me just do a quick check. Make sure we are live on Facebook. It says it is live on Facebook, so I am assuming it is live on Facebook. I can't actually see if it is or not. Bear with me. Aha, here we go. I think that was, yes, we are live now. Okay, fantastic. So, Murph, no, do not start, thank you. No need for that. Just because other people outside are being silly doesn't mean you have to be. Thank you very much. Okay. So if you've got a drum, grab a drum. If you're going to ground. So when you're grounding, the drum will do that anyway. But you can imagine red swirling energy at the base of the spine. Or you can imagine roots going down into the earth. Or you can imagine that large column of energy which goes all the way down into the middle of the earth. Okay. Just do that a little bit louder, Ian, that'd be great. we're going to cast our circle, and then we're going to do Tree of Life, Cross of Light, facing east, and the lesser invoking ritual of the pentagram. Okay, so I'm going to grab my wand. So you can either use what we call invocation mudra, also known as benediction mudra, or you can use your index finger, or if you have a different wand or an atame, you can use those as well. Okay, so we're going to come to the east, and we're going to be casting the circle clockwise for you still. Okay, so coming to the east. So the words. So we're going to go around a few times. So I'm going to make sure I don't trip over anything today. So the words are very easy. Cast the lunar circle. Cast across the night. 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 We cast the lunar circle. Cast across the night. So we're back at east. So quickly scoot round if you're not at east. So we're coming into benediction mudra or invocation mudra. Coming into the tree of life, cross of light. So bringing that orb of light down to your forehead. Ate. To the chest. Iao. To the feet. Malkuth. Right shoulder. Vegebura. Left shoulder. Vegedula. Bring the arms out. Couple of breaths. Leulam. Aminra. And coming into the lesser invoking ritual of the pentagram. Starting east and working around clockwise. Elemental air. Elemental fire. Elemental water. Elemental earth. Go back round to east. Bringing the arms out. So you're making a T shape. So again, you can use your own words here when you're going around the elementals. Okay. Before me, Arianrhod, Thoth. Behind me, Danu Mananon. To my right, Brid, Lu. To my left, Rhiannon, Arwen. About me flames the pentagram. Above me, the Father. Below me, the Mother. within me the eternal flame. So we're just coming into the tree of life, cross of light, one more time. Bringing that orb of light down to the forehead. Ate. Iao. Malkuth. Vegebura. Vegedula. Leulam. Aminra. So we're going to call the elementals again. Deosil, starting in the east. We call upon the elemental air. So again, you can copy my words or use your own. Watchtower of the east. We ask that you join us in our circle and bear witness to our magical workings and lend us your energy. We bid you hail and welcome. Hail and welcome. Round to the south. We call upon the elemental fire. Watchtower of the south. We ask that you join us in our circle and bear witness to our magical workings and lend us your energy. We bid you hail and welcome. Hail and welcome. West. We call upon the elemental water. Watchtower of the west. We ask that you join us in our circle and bear witness to our magical working and lend us your energy. We bid you hail and welcome. Hail and welcome. And north. We call upon the elemental earth. Watchtower of the north. We ask that you join us in our circle and bear witness to our magical workings and lend us your energy. We bid you hail and welcome. Hail and welcome. So coming back No, Smurf. Go and lay down. Lay down. Thank you. I'm just going to light the incense. So if you've got incense that you're going to use and it's not already lit, go ahead and do that now. So we're going to invoke, hang on there, got two of them, stuck on top of each other. Happy stuff. We're going to invoke Arianrhod and Rhiannon. With some very cool words, actually. And we've got some incense here. We're going to burn. That's good. So the incense we've got is a combination of full moon incense, Jupiter, and Rhiannon, actually. Yeah. So it's, I'm looking forward to smelling that. Okay, so if you do want to go to each quarter to call these deities, you can. So when we're calling Arianrhod, she's to the east or northeast, depending on your preference. Rhiannon is north, and Jupiter, either south or east or northeast, take your pick. But if you want to sit and do that, you can, not a problem. No rules, remember? Oh, I've got the words there. Now that's weird. That's very bizarre. Didn't mean to have those. And I've got them anyway. That's a bit mad. Right, let me just sort these words out. My words have gone a bit skewed with it. 1 and 2. Thank you. And there we go. Fantastic. Okay. Something else? Yes. Oh, got some oil in. The oil is a combination of what is that? That's earth, Arianrhod, and air. So a little bit of everything. Okay. So you can close the eyes if you want to while you're doing this. So again, you can either use your own words or follow the words that I'm using. Okay, it's entirely up to you. Arianrhod of the silver wheel, by all the names men give thee, we, thy hidden children, humbly kneel, thy truth to hear, thy countenance to see. Here in the circle, cast upon this earth, yet open to the stars, unseen yet real. Within our hearts give understanding birth, our wounds of loss and loneliness to heal. Isis veiled and Isis unveiled thou art, the earth below our feet, the moon on high. In thee, these two shall never be apart, the magic of the earth and sky. Arianrhod, great goddess of life, birth and death, priestess of the moon, my reverence I do show, as in life, as incarnate spirit, I work to progress and grow. I thank you, Mother of light and of dark, that I have and shall receive all that I desire via my deeds. Arianrhod, you of the silver wheel, star goddess, residing in care, Arianrhod, your all-wheel carries the fallen to Amania. You who spin magic through space and time, goddess of the stars and sky, karma, reincarnation. You see into the depths of my soul, to the eyes of the white owl. You who know the darkness have trod the path of revenge, who understands weaving the threads through the gaps in the universe and the path of karma. Arianrhod, you who light the way clear for me, come to me. Rhiannon, lady of the other world, divine queen, lady of manifestation and mystery, bathed in golden light, you ride forth from the other world. Strong in seat, rooted in love, untamable as the wind upon which your birds fly high. Rhiannon, accept these offerings of herbs, of crystal, of incense, our gifts to you as we journey through the veil to the other world. Rhiannon, teach us to move with grace through the trials set before us on our path, to bear our burdens with strength, empowered, activating our living God within. Rhiannon, accept our offerings. Come to me. Arianrhod, Rhiannon, we bid you hail and welcome. Hail and welcome. So we're going to call Jupiter now. So if you've got your talisman, you just put that near you. So we're charging our talisman for sovereignty, for our personal sovereignty, that higher vibration warrior energy, very much tapping the healing of Jupiter, the open-heartedness of Jupiter, that not living in fear aspect of Jupiter, when you trust from that place of divine love. Okay, so just bear that in mind when you have your talisman in your little hand. Okay, so repeat after me. Jupiter, Sky Father. Jupiter, you of sovereignty, of the high vibration warrior aspect. Jupiter, you are expansion. You are choice. You are grace. You are abundance. You are freedom. You are trust. Jupiter, we ask for your energy to charge our talisman on this, your night. Your energy of expansion to free our heart center. Jupiter, we ask for your energetic projection to us, to our minds and our hearts via our moon, to bring us our own security, our own peace, trust and joy, our higher awareness to go beyond the physical into deep knowledge. Jupiter, teach us the power to surrender with our heart, with our whole heart. Teach us to release our fears and live in love and trust. Jupiter, to you we give offerings of crystal, of herbs, and our words. We give our thanks. We pay you great reverence, Jupiter. We hope you enjoy our offerings. Jupiter, we bid you hail and welcome. Hail and welcome. Candle. Okay, so we're going to draw down the moon. So if you want to, you can stand for this and face the direction where the moon is coming up. So for us, it's still under the horizon, but I've looked it up and it's kind of east, southeast, so I'm pointing in the right way, thankfully. So if you want to stand and face that, you can. If not, you can stay seated. It's entirely up to you. So if you have a wand, for example, or a crystal, you can hold it like this, or you can come into the invocation mudra and bring both hands together, entirely up to you. Or if you want, you can come into Oran's position, which I think is quite amazing actually for drawing down the sun or the moon actually. Oh, where's the moon words gone? They've disappeared. The moon words. Okay. So come into your position where you want to be. So the idea is you're drawing down the power of the moon, but also it's that Jupiter energy that is reflecting off the moon. So it's not just moon energy we're topping up on, we're topping up on that Jupiter energy, because Jupiter's going retro next week, next Thursday. So let's top up that energy before it goes retrograde. So your eyes are closed. Breathing, just relax your breathing. So Oran's position, you've got a right angle with your arms. Palms are, they're not tense, but the palms are open. So again, you can use your own words if you want to, or you can follow my lead. So breathe in. O Luna, statu variabilis, semper crescis. O glorious moon, mother, goddess, your light shines within me as I appear before you. I feel the fullness of your power. Your glow fills me, heart and mind. I invoke you, Mother Goddess, to bestow your grace upon me. Renew my spirit, calm my energy, that I might be replenished and empowered. I unite and receive your light deep into my being. May I shine ever so bright. Thank you, Luna, for your gifts. Thank you, Luna, for your light. Thank you, Luna, for shining the light of Jupiter. Just take a few breaths. And then when you feel that energy begin to subside, slowly release the hands. And just take a few breaths here. Okay, So we're going to come into our heart-centered, heart-opening meditation. And it's it's very powerful. I'll tell you that now. Very powerful. And we're here for 31 minutes. Yeah. So I want you to get comfortable if you're not already comfortable. Okay. And if you want to take your talisman in your hand as well, you can do. So I'm just going to run through how it works. So we start off by grounding through that channel, that hip width channel that goes down into the earth. So that's the grounding element, okay? And then we bring that energy up the front of the body. When it comes into contact with your heart center, we're going to boom that energy out. Yeah, so it's a ripple effect. Yeah, it's a wave of energy that we're going to send out. Yeah, because that will travel for miles. Okay, then that energy continues up through out the top of your head. It hits theta and then comes back down the back of the body, back down into the earth. Okay, so you're breathing here. You can either do normal breathing, or you can inhale as you bring the energy up, exhale as you boom it out, inhale up, and then exhale it all the way back down. So it's a bit like a 4-4-8 breath. Okay, but if you're not comfortable doing that, then that's fine. Just do normal breathing. Okay, and like I say, we're here for 31 minutes, so make sure that you are sitting comfortably. Okay, now there is a mudra for this as well. So I'm going to hold my crystal with my thumb at the heart center there. And then, so if you're not holding a talisman, just hold your hand in front of your heart center. And then the right hand, we're going to come into, you have two options. You can either come into Gyan Mudra, or if you want to, you can come into the invocation mudra. It's entirely up to you. Or if you want to, you can just place the hand on your leg. Okay, it's entirely up to you. Okay, so is there anything else before we start? Okay, so the 31 minutes, just to explain why it's 31 minutes, the 31 minutes allows the breath and the concentration to affect your whole body on all levels. Okay. Now, if you do want to pause the playback, if you're doing this, if you're watching this on the replay, you can pause the video and go, you can double your time. So you can do 62 minutes if you like. So what 62 minutes does is it integrates the shadow with shadow mind with a positive projection. Yeah, so it integrates those two and then puts it out there. Now, if you really want to go for it, you can do 2.5 hours. What that does is it changes the subconscious patterns, and basically it holds them in the collective consciousness. So if you do 2.5 hours, I mean, obviously build up to that. But 31 minutes will be challenging. I'm not going to sugarcoat that, yeah? So if you do need to release the hands at any point and then come back to the mudra, then you can, okay? So like I say, if you want to bring the breath into it, inhale as you come up the front, you hit theta, exhale as you come back down, okay? So we are going to begin with the visualization. Okay, so the eyes are closed, and if you want to, you can roll the eyes up to the third eye as well. It's entirely up to you. So I'll talk you through the first few rounds, okay? So we're going to breathe in. And as we exhale, we're going to send that channel of energy down from the base of the spine down into the earth, until it hits that magnetic core, and then we're going to bring that energy up the front of the body with an inhale. As it connects with the heart chakra, we're going to exhale and boom out to the world, to the universe. And then as we inhale again, it continues up the front of the body, up through the top of the head. It hits theta, which is like a space, like a black space of energy where anything is possible. And then as you exhale, it's coming back down the back of the body, back down into the earth. So we're going to breathe in again, bringing the energy all the way up the front of the body. As it connects with the heart chakra, we're going to send that out in like a sonic heart wave boom. And then as we inhale, it continues up the front of the body, out through the top of the head. It goes up the golden thread to theta, which is, it's like the space behind the black curtain. And then as you exhale, coming all the way back down the back of the body with that energy, back down into the earth. And then we inhale, and you bring that up the front of the body. Exhale, sending out that sonic heart wave boom. And then we inhale, it kind of continues up the front of the body, out the top of the head, up the golden thread. So here you can roll your eyes up towards the third eye. And you hit theta. So it's like you touch it, yeah? And then we're coming back down the back of the body, back down into the earth. So I'm just going to guide you through one more, and then you are using your breath. So breathing in all the way up the front of the body. It gets to the heart center and it goes boom out to the universe. And then we carry on inhaling. It comes up the front of the body, out the top of the head, up that golden thread. You hit theta, and then it comes all the way back down the back of the body, back down into the earth. So going at your own pace, okay? Use your breath pattern to do this meditation. Like I say, if you need to rest your hands at any point, or if you need to move because your leg's gone dead or something, then by all means, okay? So using your breath to move through this meditation, this heart-centered, heart-opening meditation. That going. So you might find as your breath begins to relax and slow down, that you get those little spaces either side at the end of your inhale and the beginning of your exhale, and then the end of your exhale and the beginning of your inhale. So use those little gaps, those little turning around circles, as I call them. So you're going round and roundabout and then going back down the road again. Use that point of stillness to connect with the moon, Jupiter, deity, ancestors, because the veil is still thin right now. It's thin for a little while longer. So you can use that space to connect. Okay. Breathing into this heart-centered, heart-opening meditation. And if you want to, you can do ujjayi breathing here as well. You're doing well. Keep it going if you can. You could even use those little gaps, those little spaces, just to float around. It's quite nice. You might also be aware of what is happening in the palm of your left hand, especially if you've got crystal in the palm of that left hand. So just make a note and carry on focusing on the breath. Keeping the breath relaxed, easy breath. You're letting your breath breathe your body in this meditation. Less than 20 minutes left, so you're doing well. Keep it going if you can. The other thing you can do when you're sending out that boom of heart center energy, you can bring in a color, green or pink or both. Or you can send it out as a wave of pure divine love, that feeling. Send out that feeling. A color, a feeling, or a sound. There might be a sound in there. So if you want to, you can bring in the tone of ah, ah. Entirely up to you. Okay. Keep that going. Got just about 15 minutes left, so you're doing really well. going. If you can, if you need to rest your hands at all, you need to rest because you've been holding the mudra, then you can just bring the hands into the lap. If you need to have a couple of normal breath, because it's obviously activating your heart center. Yeah, so some people, you might feel that is challenging. So just come out of the pose, come out of the breath pattern, take a couple of breaths, maybe some water, and then come back to it when you feel ready. Okay. So if you wanted to just start off with 3 minutes doing this, then that's fine. And you can build up to from 3 minutes to 11 minutes and then the 31. Okay. So breathing. Keep that breath flowing. Keep breathing in as you bring the energy up the front of the body. And then send that heart-centered boom of energy out to the universe, to the world, to anyone who needs it. And then you're inhaling as you bring that energy all the way up through the top of the head, up the golden thread, touching the space of theta. And then as you exhale, it comes all the way back down the back of the body, back down into the earth. Use that space at the end of each exhale and the end of each inhale. Use that space. You breathe in as we come up the front of the body. We send out that heart-centered boom of energy to the universe, to our galaxy, to every being in our solar system. Up the front of the body, out through the top of the head, up the golden threads, pressing through the black veil of theta, and then coming back down the back of the body, back down Keeping your breath flowing. Okay. So for these last 8 minutes, 8 being a magical number, and it was part of the secret password. So for these last 8 minutes, as we come up to theta via that golden thread, I want you to give a nod to Jupiter on the way. Okay. However you want to do that is entirely up to you. So the next time you inhale and come up the front of the body, we're going to keep that in mind. So we're going to breathe in. We exhale and send that heart-centered energy boom out to the universe, Jupiter. And then we inhale as we come up the front of the body, out through the top of the head, along the golden thread, past Jupiter. Give him a little nod, all the way to theta. You're going to press through that veil. And then we come all the way back down, through the back of the body, back down into the earth. And then as we inhale again, coming up the front of the body, to the heart center, sending out that energy. Give Jupiter a little nod, and then we come back up the front of the body, out of the top of the head, along the golden thread, past Jupiter, up, reaching through the veil to theta, and then back down the back of the body, all the way back down into the earth. So I'm going to guide you through one more, and then you're going to do it. So breathing in as we come up the front of the body. As we exhale, boom, that energy out. Send some Jupiter's way. Coming up the rest of the front of the body, out the top of the head, along that golden thread, past Jupiter. Give him a nod. All the way, pressing your hand through the veil to theta. And then coming back down the back of the body, back down into the earth, keeping that going with the breathing in. You're doing really well. We've got just about 5 minutes left. Keep the breath moving. Keep the breath relaxed. forget, as you send out that heart-centered boom of energy, send some Jupiter's way. As you go up through the top of the head, along the golden thread, all the way to Theta, past Jupiter on the way, and just give him a little nod. Just about 2 minutes left, so keep that going. Doing really well. You got just about 1 minute left. Really use the breath. Use the breath to pull you through for this last little piece. So make this your last round. And then just coming, release your hands. And just go into normal breathing. Oh, the stone is boiling hot. So we're just going to do a little ground. So we're going to take the first 2 fingers, plug them down into the earth. And imagine that ball of light above your head. And it moves down from your head through your body, down through your feet, picking up any extraneous energy that you no longer need. And it's going to send them back down to the earth, down through that channel. Yeah. So not only is this a grounding exercise, but it also has that very deep connection to divine energy that you can then use for your creativity. So you can go through and do that quick scan through the body with that ball of light. Goes down through the fingers, through the feet, down, back down to the earth. And then when you're ready, release. So we're just going to come into a really nice chant. Swing the censer, light the light. I know it's not the Muppet Show. Circle round in starlit night. Chant the words. Stop it. Stop. Now lay down. Lay down. Don't lay down then. Be a good boy. Swing the censer, light the light. Circle round in starlit night. Chant the words and ring the bell. Work the magic, weave the spell. Swing the censer, light the light. Circle round in starlit night. Chant the words and ring the bell. Work the magic, weave the spell. Swing the censer, light the light. Circle round in starlit night. Chant the words and ring the bell. Work the magic, weave the spell. Swing the censer, light the light. Circle round in starlit night. Chant the words and ring the bell. Work the magic, weave the spell. Swing the censer, light the light. Circle round in starlit night. Chant the words and ring the bell. Work the magic, weave the spell. Swing the censer, light the light. Circle round in starlit night. Chant the words and ring the bell. Work the magic, weave the spell. Swing the censer, light the light. Circle round in starlit night. Chant the words and ring the bell. Work the magic, weave the spell. Swing the censer, light the light. Circle round in starlit night. Chant the words and ring the bell. Work the magic, weave the spell. Swing the censer, light the light. Circle round in starlit night. Chant the words and ring the bell. Work the magic, weave the spell. Swing the censer, light the light. Circle round in starlit night. Chant the words and ring the bell. Work the magic, weave the spell. Swing the censer, light the light. Circle round in starlit night. Chant the words and ring the bell. Work the magic, weave the spell. Swing the censer, light the light. Circle round in starlit night. Chant the words and ring the bell. Work the magic, weave the spell. Swing the censer, light the light. Circle round in starlit night. Chant the words and ring the bell. Work the magic, weave the spell. Swing the censer, light the light. Circle round in starlit night. Chant the words and ring the bell. Work the magic, weave the spell. Swing the censer, light the light. Circle round in starlit night. Chant the words and ring the bell. Work the magic, weave the spell. Swing the censer, light the light. Circle round in starlit night. Chant the words and ring the bell. Work the magic, weave the spell. Swing the censer, light the light. Circle round in starlit night. Chant the words and ring the bell. Work the magic, weave the spell. Swing the censer, light the light. Circle round in starlit night. Chant the words and ring the bell. Work the magic, weave the spell. Swing the censer, light the light. Circle round in starlit night. Chant the words and ring the bell. Work the magic, weave the spell. Swing the censer, light the light. Circle round in starlit night. Chant the words and ring the bell. Work the magic, weave the spell. Swing the censer, light the light. Circle round in starlit night. Chant the words and ring the bell. Work the magic, weave the spell. Swing the censer, light the light. Circle round in starlit night. Chant the words and ring the bell. Work the magic, weave the spell. Hello, Poopa. Poopa stick. Yes, Poopa stick you are. Okay. So we're going to give thanks, devoke, and close. So we've got a lot of thank yous to do. So we're going to thank Jupiter and the moon first. First, just sit still, will you please? Just sit still. We'll go and lay down. Up to you. Thank you. Jupiter, Sky Father, Jupiter, you of sovereignty, you of deep knowledge, you of expansion, Jupiter. We thank you, Jupiter, for joining us on this, your eve. We thank you for your energy. We thank you for charging our talisman. We thank you for shining your light via our moon to us, Jupiter. We thank you for joining us, Jupiter. Stay if you will, go if you must. We bid you hail and farewell. Hail and farewell. Luna, you who lights the way on this eve. And she is, I can see her shining. Wow, it's very bright. Luna, we thank you for shining the energy of Jupiter into our hearts, into our minds, into our very soul. Luna, we thank you for sending us your energy. Luna, we thank you for joining us in our circle. And we thank you for showing us the way. Stay if you will, go if you must. We bid you hail and farewell. Hail and farewell. Rhiannon, mystical lady of the other world, mistress of horses and of dogs. We thank you, Rhiannon, for joining us on this full moon eve. We thank you, Rhiannon, for lending us your energy. We thank you, Rhiannon, for showing us the way of sovereignty. We thank you, Rhiannon, for being you. We thank you. We hope you enjoyed our offering. We thank you. Rhiannon, stay if you will, go if you must. We bid you hail and farewell. Hail and farewell. Lay down. Go lay down. Arianrhod, goddess, priestess of the moon, weaver of fate through space and time, we thank you. We thank you for joining us on this full moon eve. We thank you for lending us your energy, and we thank you for the gift of sovereignty. Arianrhod, we thank you. We hope you enjoyed your offerings. Arianrhod, thank you. Stay if you will. Go if you must. We bid you hail and farewell. Hail and farewell. Funny dog. Funny. No, don't lay down. I'm finished yet. Elementals. Air, fire, water, earth. Watchtowers of the east, south, west and north. Exactly. We thank you for joining us on this eve and lending us your energy. We thank you. We hope you've enjoyed our offerings, as always. Leave from us here. Return to thy sphere. We bid you hail and farewell. Hail and farewell. I got so carried away, I didn't put out the candles. They're burning quite nicely, actually. Okay. Either take your wand or your mudra or your affirmation. So we're going to point it up about 60 degrees or so. So as we close the circle, I want you to imagine it's a spinning vortex, which is very slowly coming back into the point of your fingers, your mudra, your affirmate, or your wand, okay? And then we're going to turn that and place it back inside our own body, through our energy, okay? So the words are: close the lunar circle, we cast across the night. We close the lunar circle, we cast across the night. We close the lunar circle, we cast across the night. We close the lunar circle, we cast across the night. We close the lunar circle, we cast across the night. We close the lunar circle, we cast across the night. We close the lunar circle, we cast across the night. We close the lunar circle, we cast across the night. We close the lunar circle, we cast across the night. We close the lunar circle, we cast across the night. Couple of breaths. So you're directing that energy back into your body. And release. May the circle be open but unbroken. May the God and the Goddess be ever in your heart. Yes, I'm throwing turds all over the place. Marry me and marry me again. Woof, 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 woof. Yes. Woof. Ah, you are a funny dog, Smurf. Okay, everyone's gone, so I'm just gonna. Oh, hang on. Have we got anyone on Facebook who's watching? Have a look. No, I did have it open. There it is. Yeah, don't have both open, Wendy. One or the other. Yeah, I've learned that. Oh my goodness, Wendy, that's amazing. Wendy's heart rate is down 12 beats per minute, even with the shorter meditation. That's pretty bloody amazing, Wendy. So yeah, guys, when you're watching this, only have one open, either Zoom or Facebook. Yeah. So if you want to be interactive and do the chat afterwards, then it's Zoom. If you just want to watch and learn, then Facebook. Yeah. Ah, it's a good one, isn't it, Joanna? Swing the sensor, light the lights. My favorite. I love that one. Okay. So I think we're just gonna we're just gonna go then. I think we got no one for chat. So yeah, I really hope you enjoy this, guys. Obviously it's here on Facebook, so you can access it. Excuse me. But it will be up on YouTube, and for any of our students, it will be up in the ongoing learning material as well. I've got quite a few to put up actually, so bear with me while I get myself sorted out. I'm just going to burn some hops here. They'll burn. Will they burn? Okay, they will. Yes, and yes, I was throwing random, well, not random. I was throwing herbs everywhere at one point, so yes. Feel free to throw herbs everywhere when you're doing your ritual. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. Just quickly, Ian, what did you get from that? Did you get? I know you were doing the music. Oh, those hops smell really good when you burn them, don't they? Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I mean, when I play the instruments, it feels like the different elements and deities kind of come over and change how they want it played.
Oh, I see. So it's a bit like when you were doing the colouring books. They were very specific. When Ian was doing those colouring books, they weren't just, oh, Ian just drawing deities and stuff. They told him how they wanted to be drawn. I don't know. And Thoth was very insistent that Ian had to write out the emerald tablet. Otherwise, Thoth would not appear to him. It was very... So that's really cool that they came in and they went, no, you're not quite playing that right. I want it like this.
Yeah,
yes, please. Did you get anything else, Ian? Just out of interest?
It's like, well, everything was very calm.
Yeah, there was a calmness to it, actually, wasn't there?
Yeah, very grounding.
Cool. What about you, Smurf? What did you get?
Fidget bum.
Oh, he wasn't, and then all of a sudden he was.
A very, very English expression, fidget bum.
Fidget bum, yeah. Murphy is a fidget bum. Let's just have a look, see if anyone's commented. No, I think that's pretty much it. Okay, guys. So we hope to see you around and about. Obviously, we're testing out this thing of streaming Zoom to Facebook. I think it works really well. Just don't have both at the moment because that will not work. Just have one open. You don't need both, yeah? So like I say, if you want to participate and then participate in the after ritual chat, then Zoom is the place to be because you get that interaction. If you just want to sit back and do the ritual or sit back and learn, then absolutely use Facebook. Okay. But it gives you the option then, okay. Also for the rituals, there will always be now a secret password that just makes it more secure on our end. But it just adds that little bit of mystery, you know. Because this is ritual after all. There has to be a little mystery. What else have we got? Advanced witches. We've got a moot tomorrow, 5 o'clock. Don't forget. No idea what the theme of the day is yet, but I might post it if we come up with something before 5 p.m. And then over the weekend, we've got stuff for Lemuria. I've had a yes from Philip for Wednesday. So hopefully that all works out. If not, we'll just do Spirit Board instead. And as if Philip does actually turn up, because it can be a little bit, it's Cancerian, so. So if he does turn up, it would be really nice, guys, if we can get some donations together for him, yeah, because he is a working medium, and he does usually charge for the privilege. So it'd be really nice if we can, you know, even if it's just a £5, you know, for people coming. And that will be, I think we'll probably do that in Facebook. I was going to do it on Zoom, but I think we'll just do it in this Facebook group, yeah. As we got Philip, I think it'd be really nice to open him out to a broader audience. Okay. So we got bits and pieces happening over the weekend and next week. So it's 5 days of Lemuria. Okay.
Spread the word.
Spread the word, absolutely.
I
will be posting bits and bobs.
Is he an international medium?
Yeah.
Works
yes.
in Spain.
Well, you tell everyone, babe. I'm not really gonna.
Well, he's worked in Spain, the UK.
Go.
Europe.
So Philip is an international medium. He's very fucking good as well. He's very good. He's spot on, yeah. So it'd be nice to get a bit of an audience for him next Wednesday, yeah.
Spread the word. Spread
the word.
Word on the street.
The word on the streets. So Advanced Witches, we're doing a ritual on Saturday. We're doing tarot on Sunday in the Path of Witchcraft group. And then we've got bits and pieces happening Monday, Tuesday, and then Philip on Wednesday. So, yes, really looking forward to it. It's going to be a good few days. Get your Lemurian seed crystals out. I'm going to get mine out. I've got about 3 or 4 of them. So, I'm going to get those out and whack them around the room. Whack them around the room, that's what I say. Don't grid them. Whack them around the room.
Whack-a-day.
Whack-a-day. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this ritual. I really enjoyed it. Any feedback, comment below. Obviously, if this is on YouTube, you know, put your comments below. Press subscribe, hit the little bell. Go and visit our website. You know, we're good. Right, I'm gonna bugger off now. That's what I'm gonna do. Gonna go and have a cup of tea. Thank you very much. Gonna move your bottom, doggy. Bib, bib, come on. So, no, the dog's going to have a date. That's nice, isn't it? So, you know what I'm going to say, don't you? Be fearless. Say witchy.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.